Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, we're getting to see the first skills for the Vault Keeper. What's his name again? Vault Keeper Wixwell. You know what? Yesterday it was terrible. I didn't even really clock the first part of his name, the Vault Keeper. Good job, Raid, of actually coming up with something kind of funny. Let's have a quick look at this guy then, spinning. Kind of interesting tattoos on him. He's got a big old chest on his back. Quite cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's see what the first of the skill sets are. So each of these skills will have like a time period where you can vote. So we've got until the 15th of April to vote on this one, whether we're going to go for his A3 to be damage focused, defense focused, or support focused. Let's go through them all then. Damage focus. Attacks one enemy. Will ignore stone skin. Stone Skin's risen to the top, by the way, again, in PvP right now. If this attack kills the target, fills this champion's turn meter by 50%. So hard, right? Offensively, it's so difficult to know. So there's no ignore defense going on. There's no idea of damage multipliers. Like, if this hits hard and can kill someone in Stone Skin, do we even know his affinity? We don't even know his affinity. Like, we don't know if he's going to be a good one to take down Ultimate Death Knight. So difficult to know if this is the right skill. So this is a tough one. I'm going to come to the second skill in a minute because they've got new ability in here. Let's go with the support focus. So revives all dead allies with 50% HP and turn meter. Damn, that's a big revive. That's a very good revive. Places a 5% poison debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. The number of poison debuffs placed on each target is equal to the number of allies revived. That's a really interesting support ability, right? So let's say for a second you're going to try and run him solo in a high-level dragon. And you run him with 4 food champions. You could actually like drop them, pick them back up with 4 poisons. I guess it's just not done. It's not likely to happen often enough that it's relevant. But it's quite an interesting one. So outside of the poison thing, full team revive with turn meter is actually pretty good. The poison thing's a bit of a weird curveball, and do I think it's good or not? It's hard to say. It's hard to say whether I think this is really that valuable. I guess for the average player that's just kind of like coming up through the game, then putting 4 poisons out there is really good. Putting even a couple of poisons out there is pretty good in most content, but I don't think the poison element's really the game changer for me. So we've then got defense focus. So places 2 intercept stacks on a target ally. Talk about that in a second. Also puts increased defense and shield buffs on all allies for 2 turns. Again, we don't know what the shield mechanic... Oh, we do actually. The value of the shield is proportional to this champion's defense. So this is going to be a bit like a Helicath or a Valk shield, which is good. So increased defense and big shield, good. So let's talk about this intercept thing. I've got a massive old write-up on it, so let's see what's going on. Intercept buff will block any attempt to place crowd control on a champion. So he's got 2 stacks of it. Even if it is specified in the enemy skill, the debuff cannot be blocked, it will still stop it. And it includes stun, sleep, freeze, provoke, fear, true fear, petrification, and sheep. Pretty cool, actually. A champion can receive multiple stacks of intercept, so this one's going to be 2. After the attempt, after an attempt of like a debuff being placed, 1 intercept buff stack will be removed. So they try and sheep you, 1 stack goes, you've got 1 stack left. If they then try and stun you, 1 stack goes, you've got nothing left, yeah? With this particular skill. If a crowd control debuff is placed on a champion that has an intercept stack and block debuffs, you will not lose your stack. However, if a crowd control debuff that cannot be blocked is placed on someone with both intercept and block debuffs, you will lose a stack. Yeah, okay. If a crowd control debuff that can be blocked is placed on a champion who's immune, you won't lose a stack. Okay, it's just like common sense stuff, really. If a champion under intercept, if a champion's under the intercept buff and another intercept buff with less stacks was going to be placed, nothing changes. So you won't like add additional ones on, which makes sense. Okay, and that's it. Damn. This is interesting. So what direction do I think we would go? It's just really hard. Without knowing more info, it's so hard to know what to pick. Like, having someone else that can ignore Stone Skin, I think would be cool. But I think for the average player, shield plus increased defense and this new ability feels to me like that might be the way to go. But then you've got a full revive and full turn meter. I actually don't even know. I don't really know what skill's better. Without seeing the other skills like side by side, I literally don't even know which one I think is best. Damn. I just comment down below. What do you think? Where are you seeing this champion going? I do like the idea of this intercept though, as like a new ability, and that the ability sounds quite cool. You know, anti-sheep mechanic, whilst giving you decent buffs, big layer of shield. It's tough. It's really tough. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below, which direction do you want to go? And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.